Second would be on COVID-19. Third would be an NIDS. All these 6 subjects would be covered. The 7th would be assurance to the employees on providing for a certain reservation, that's 10% reservation with a 20% rebate in MIG plots. So this MIG plots would have going to be coming up in every constituency. So constituency taken as a unit. Please make sure that every eligible employee is accommodated in these MIG layouts with a 20% rebate. So the first thing that should be done is you should immediately ensure that the registration takes place. Until this you know how many people are wanting this, you will not be in a position to go in for land procurement until and unless you assess the demand. So please give a date as 5th March as the final date. So before 5th of March, every employee who is seeking this MIG layouts for house site or whomsoever is seeking, please make sure that they apply before 5th of March. Because declaration to all the village and ward secretariat employees. This is the 3rd promise that is also being given on that particular day, that we will be completing this entire exercise by 30th June, and by 1st July, they would be receiving the new revised pay slips. This was the commitment that was given on that particular day when we had announced this. So in Samanichi, please make sure that all the departmental exams are done with by them. So in fact, I was also made to understand that the APPSC is conducting the departmental examination in the first week of March. I believe 75% of them have cleared the exam, probationary exams thus far, and 25% they are yet to clear that exam. So 25% who are yet to clear that exam, please make sure that they are handheld, given proper training by the department that they are connected to, and March 1st week को APPSC पेटी probationary exam लेते बैठता उनको, then please make sure that they are well prepared so that probationary exam will be clear. Not only the examination, but whatever are the other formalities other than the examination that you need to be that they need to be complying with, please make sure that they are all handheld and everything is put in order, that this entire exercise is completed by you, any cost. Aware that, this is a situation where we are now fighting with the 3rd wave. We're in the midst of the 3rd wave. And our recovery rate is thus far been 94.72%. Weekly positivity is 27%. Daily positivity, however, has shown signs of betterment. There's 17.73% as we speak. This is a good news compared to what we were 2 days back, where we were talking about 36% positivity rate. So from 36% positivity rate, we are now talking about a weekly positivity of 27% and a daily positivity of 17.73%. So signs of betterment are clearly visible. But then, nevertheless, the way in which this Omicron is spreading, you will have to ensure that you are on the course. department has also confirmed this to me that they given the notification yesterday, extending all the norms. Curfew 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. will be extended. Penalty for not wearing masks will be suspended, will continue. Limit on gatherings, outdoor locations 200, indoor locations 100. Movie theaters, alternative seats alone. Public transportation, staff and passengers to wear masks compulsory. Shops and establishments, if they allow people without masks, penalty ranging from 10,000 to 25,000 rupees. Religious institutions shall ensure physical distancing and the wearing of masks and take appropriate decisions necessary. So all these things have already been notified, and yesterday the health department has also extended this for another 2 weeks. The only solace in this entire episode is that even though we have active cases of 1,05,930 in total, we have a situation of only 2,286 people in hospital. That's a solace. Only 2.16% of the people are hospitalized, and out of these, only 1.29% require ICU or oxygen support. So this is a big solace that is emerged, even though we fight with this Omicron variant. So it's very important that the hospital facilities are properly monitored. Please make sure that all the hospitals are properly monitored periodically and regularly by the collectors. Please make sure that there is no dearth in the hospitals. Be it the doctors, be it the paramedics, staff nurses, be it the doctors' availability, be it the medicines what are to be placed in the hospitals, and also owning up responsibility of quality. These are the most important things. Every constituency taken as a unit has one COVID care center at least available to everybody, available to any patient whomsoever is required to be admitted into a COVID care center. Please visit that COVID care center, understand what are the lacuna there. Please monitor what the status of sanitation there is, the quality of food, what is being serviced in that COVID care center. Please make sure that all these aspects are looked into, including every COVID care center being visited by a doctor. These 15 and 18, they have also the 24,41,000 children. In fact, 54,55,279 kids. All of them have gotten 100% coverage. So there's also an appreciation from my side to this job. In a similar number, Kurnool and Prakasham 50,000 or so are the approximate numbers which are. So these connectors, please make sure that you take a drive to action. Post-February, making collectors particular. Every hospital in the district, from teaching hospital, be it teaching hospital, be it district hospital, be it the area hospital, be it CHC, be it PHC, right up to the stage of village clinic. The entire sector, wherever they might be, I want 100% recruitment. There should be no dearth anywhere for doctors or nurses or paramedics. This is what I was expecting from the health department, and health department has given me a date as February end. That would be the date that they will be adhering. The housing part. Telangana housing program. Now, whatsoever is required is being released without any release. This is one department I can vouch and say that you will have zero arrears. Having said that, this is also one department which will actually boost the economy. If housing is taken seriously by the collectors, mark my word, the district GDP would shoot. You have everything coming in place here. Cement, the steel, labor, material, everything is working here with a boosting of GDP. So please make sure that this housing is the most topmost priority sector to the collectors. That are arrears currently, every payment is being given. In fact, so much so that sanction has also been awarded for 268 crores by the government to provide approach roads, shifting of electrical lines, leveling, construction of godowns, critical gap works. An amount of 33 crores has been released to district collectors as advance. Not only has the sanction been given to 268 crores, but 33 crores has also been distributed to the district collectors as advance. Out of this 15.60 lakh houses, we still have a situation where approximately 3.95 lakh houses are yet to be grounded. And in this category, this 268 crores what has been released now, which with 33 crores also being given as advance to the collectors already in place. It would help 1.80 lakh houses out of this 3.95 lakh houses. It would help 1.80 of these houses to be grounded. 0.95 lakh houses. It is also come to my notice that 1 lakh of these pertain to individual sites. That means they are not part of the layout, but they have been sanctioned house wherein they themselves own an individual house, where they themselves own an individual property. Houses wherein coming under the category of own sites or coming under the category of possession certificates, what have also been given by the government. So in these two categories, 1 lakh houses are coming. So please identify those 1 lakh houses where they have not yet been grounded, and please make sure that they also take off. It is very, very important. If you're smart, but I'm saying whatever should be done to expedite this, please make sure that you expedite this. By 31st March, I want to see a situation where out of this 15.60 lakh houses, every house takes off. Every house is grounded. There should be 0 houses that are left ungrounded. Please hold the Gurvahaku Pakadam. The scheme was launched on 21st of December, as you are well aware, and the scheme has been extended from Ugadi to Diwali. So this is one particular scheme which actually gives them the rights over their property, full rights over their property. The rights which would entail the beneficiary to sell the property if they choose to, or gift the property to their near and dear ones if they choose to. These kind of rights, what are being given, should be properly educated and should properly be communicated. Property with documents will command a better rate when compared to a property with no documents. And especially when that document is pledged somewhere else, what it is currently. It has 0 value. So people will exploit, take that property at half the rate of probably 25% of the rate, or 30% of the rate, or 10%. Whereas if they have this title in their hands, the right to sell, the right to transfer, the property values would, in their hands, would grow multiple times. This message is very important that these people, the beneficiaries, should be told about, properly communicated, orientation to each other. Particular area that we've been trying to make certain revolutionary changes. So much so that now we've created a dashboard. We launched the portal just recently, where every file could be traced as to where that pending file is. So now that this facility is available, the collectors would have to take a review periodically, at least twice a week, to understand where the file is left, where the file is pending, and why the file is not moved. Now we have developed a robust portal wherein every file that is passing through is visibly displayed. The entire path is also visibly displayed. There is an SLA in place, and wherever the file is blocked beyond the SLA, it is not part of it. It's got to be rejected or it's got to be sent. Why is the file still left pending? These are the questions that you need to raise and you need to ask. Another important aspect is that how many times that each department has engaged in orientation. Now you have staff all the way till the Gram Sachivalaya. From ward of Gram Sachivalaya to all the way top. Please make sure that your departmental heads give them proper training and proper orientation. And you supervise that training. How many days have they given? How is their training going on? Have they given or not? Please supervise. Please monitor. To other chair. Moving on to the first subject.